Traders who don't understand price action are essentially gambling with their finances. Here's how I know. Hello fellow traders, I'm Trader Tom with over a decade and a half of experience, as well as the founder of Simply Forex Trading Academy. I'm opening the doors to just 20 ambitious traders for my elite weekly masterclasses, where you get the chance to join an inner circle where ordinary traders turn into market experts. Dive deep into the art of price action trading across 4 intensive sessions. You'll emerge with ability to spot high probability trades, execute with confidence, and achieve consistent gains. Secure your spot immediately. Don't miss this exclusive opportunity to kickstart your journey. Can't wait to see you in class. Hello traders, welcome back. Trader Tom here from Simply Forex, the channel created to help you succeed at trading. First of all, guys, I hope you had a nice weekend. What did you get up to? What was the weather like? Did you have a barbecue? Did you go to the beach? Let me know. Anyway, guys, we are going to start today by looking back at Friday's trades. Okay, and if you stay till the end of the vid, I'm also going to give you my trade ideas for today and the important news as well, guys. So stay tuned. Let's get started. Right, let's start with the US dollar pairs. Okay, we were looking at Aussie dollar US dollar and New Zealand dollar US dollar. Okay, so Aussie dollar US dollar, you can see we was in this, range, became a downtrend here, but really we were just kind of in this range. Now we've become, a new mini range. So we was in this larger range from here to here. Now we've got this range from here to here as well, just from here to here. So it's become a range within a range. How exciting. However, what we were looking to do, guys, was this. Yeah, we'd seen these bearish candles, bounce off the top of this range. And the idea was to take it to the bottom of the range. All right. But as you can see, that didn't happen. And we got quite a bit of, US dollar weakness on Friday. And look at this candle, right? This big green candle. So I'm not interested in selling this today, right? But the idea was to sell on Friday. If we drop down to the H1, this is a perfect example of price can do what the hell it likes, right? I consider this trade a high probability setup. So let me explain. So let's start with the H4, right? So when we're at this point here, look at that, right? We've broken, if you just look at the H4, I've gone back in time. Okay, if you just look at the H4, we've broken these lows in here. We've even broken this low, right? We're in a H4 downtrend. Yeah, we've got a nice big bearish candle. Okay, everything's telling you to sell this on the H4, right? Then we'll take a look at the H1 as well, and I'll show you exactly where I entered. So we just follow the H1 structure down, right? Bit of consolidation, then bang, 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 right? We're in a downtrend. I actually got this retrace. I actually entered it. So we had this nice big bearish red candle. I waited for a retrace back to this gray zone, and I started selling here. I actually put my stop loss in here, eventually. Right, so this was my stop loss or hedge. Now, I've given my trade plenty of room in terms of the stop loss. Even if price come up to here, we could take it back down as well. And just everything at this point, H4, H1, everything is telling us to sell this, right? We go back to, the current time. Look at that. Just absolute sell-off. This could be because of the end of the month, guys. Yeah, maybe people are closing positions, end of the month, and we just saw Aussie dollar strength, but really US dollar weakness. And as you can see, guys, got stopped out in here. So, that was Aussie dollar, US dollar. And the other US dollar pair we were looking at was New Zealand dollar, US dollar. So again, if we look at the day chart, right, we were looking for sells. Yeah, price had come up. We was in this uptrend. Price had stopped making higher highs, always a red flag. Price was coming down, consolidating, and then bang. Once we got this bearish candle that broke all of these lows, we're in a downtrend. Okay. And also look at this candle here. The top wick was bigger than the bottom wick, again suggesting selling pressure. Now, if we drop down to the H4, this trade is still on, right? If we look at the H4, right, price broke down, price has retraced to our grey zone, and we've got this nice big bearish H4 candle. Okay, but this happened, last thing on a Friday, right? And I'm just not trading at that point. But, sell here, stop up here. This potentially could be a nice trade, right? But just happened so late on a Friday. If we look at the H1, there was also this candle in here, right? But, as we know, this US dollar weakness was rife on Friday. But I didn't trade this because I was because I was in Aussie dollar, US dollar. But this, if we see a break of this level, potentially we can carry on selling New Zealand dollar, US dollar. And then the final trade was Euro dollar New Zealand. Euro New Zealand dollar. If we look at the day chart, again, guys, we just had a fresh structure break. So price was coming down on the day chart. This was the last high right here. Yeah, price came down, made a higher low. And then as soon as we get a break of this high with this candle here, yeah, we're in an uptrend. We are seeing higher highs, higher lows. Okay, and we're above the moving average 20. So the idea was to buy Euro New Zealand dollar. If we look at the H4, by the time we'd come into the market, I'm looking at the market at the end of this candle, right? So I need a retrace. And we got a retrace and we got this candle here. Was that bullish enough? Maybe. It's at a really nice moving average 20. All right. But again, it's Friday evening. I'm not trading by this point, guys, right? But let's look at the H1 as well. Yeah. Now, I think we have a very nice trade potentially for Monday if this happens. So we were waiting for, first of all, it's hit our first target, right? And then since it's hit that target, look at these bearish candles, bearish, bearish, bearish. Nothing is telling you to buy this until this candle, right? So what I'd wait for now, guys, is potentially a break of this area, right? If we get a break here, then this is potentially worth buying back up to here. So we shall see. But on Friday, by the time this happens, guys, it's too late on a Friday for me to take the trade. So there you go, guys. Those were the trades from Friday. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoy receiving my analysis and trade ideas every single day, then please come join the channel. We'd love to have you. Subscribe to the channel now, smash the notification button and smash the like button, please, guys. It helps support the vid. Thank you very much. Right, trades for Monday, the 1st of July. It's the 1st of July. Where does time go? It is so hot here in Dubai. Yeah, you step outdoors, you sweat like a maniac. Anyway, before we look at trades for today, guys, Monday the 1st, let me just mention a few things you might be interested in. So first of all, we have a trading community, where you can talk to like-minded traders, share ideas, knowledge, experiences. So please come join our free Discord channel. Okay, it's free. Create a username and just come in, guys. All right. Secondly, right now, we're also giving you free access to the VIP Trading Academy if you deposit funds into one of our preferred brokers. Okay. And in the VIP Trading Academy, you get access to all of my trade signals plus other expert traders. You get numerous tutorials from things that I've learned over the years. And you get direct access to me should you need help with anything, guys. So check that out. Also, guys, right now we are running a price action masterclass. The goal of this is for you to fully understand price action and therefore be able to find high probability trades. If you're interested in joining our price action masterclass, please register now. There's only a few seats left. Also, guys, if you would like to show your support for the channel, then you can. You can become a Simply Forex YouTube member, and there's many perks for doing so. All right, so all the information for all of these things are in the video descriptions. All the links are there, guys. Just click on one of them if you're interested. Right, trades for today then. So before I give sound like I've got a bit anyway, before I show you my trade ideas for today, yeah, I just want to show you the indices, right? Because they are interesting to me right now. Right, so the Nasdaq, as we know, and all the indices have just been tearing up, right? We've hit this big 20,000 psychological level on the Nasdaq. This is the Nasdaq that you're looking at. And, you know, this last high, right, we had a big bearish reaction at this last high. And we had another big bearish reaction again at that high, right? So is this the start of a double top? Yeah, if price does this, right, I am very much interested in selling. Okay, but I do need to see a structure break first, right? And this may or may not happen, could take days to happen. But my point here is we are seeing big rejection candles at these last highs and that 20,000 level. All right, so, you know, could this be potentially a start of a bit of a retracement in the indices? We shall see. I certainly don't want to be buying those candles. Yeah, I don't want to be buying into that. And if you look at the S&P as well, similar scenario, right? Price has come up, was clearly in a, you know, uptrend, bearish candle, right? And then at these highs, another bearish candle. Okay, if we got a break of these lows, I could potentially be interested in looking for sells on the S&P as well. Now, if we just, so two reasons I wanted to show you this, but, you know, are the indices slowing down, right? Because they're all at crazy all-time highs. And secondly, this could have some implications on the flight to safety currency pairs, right? So things like yen, Swiss franc, gold, and even the US dollar. Yeah, we could see strength in those currency pairs, especially if we start seeing a breakdown on this daily structure. All right, so I just wanted to highlight that to you guys because a couple of my trade ideas involve the Swiss franc, right? And for this, you know, like I said, Swiss franc is a flight to safety, and I'm looking at Swiss franc strength, so it plays into this idea. So let's take a look. So the first one is pound Swiss franc, right? The thing with all my trade ideas for today is the strength of the daily candle, right? So let me explain. So pound Swiss franc, this is my first trade idea. Now, we're clearly in a downtrend, right? No two ways about it, yeah? Lower highs, yeah, lower lows. Clearly a downtrend. Right, and I mean, even if you look at the weekly level as well, yeah, you know, we're sort of below this moving average 20 just, or at the moving average 20, right? If we go back to the day chart, this is what I mean by bearish candle. Now, you can see this candle here, the wick is bearish, right? And it's closed back into this grey zone and this daily candle. So I can potentially sell this, right? But I do need to see a breakdown on the lower structures. And you know, this candle on its own is not that bearish, right? So that's why I need the breakdown of structure as well. Okay, but you know, the level is good. Yeah, you've also got the moving average 20 here, you know, room to move into, you know, there's lots of things to like about this. I've got a conservative target here at 1,320, and then potentially could come all the way back down to the grey zone and this 1,264 level. If we drop down to the H4 now, we have had this big red wick that formed on Friday, but, we are really in a H4 uptrend, okay? And if we drop down to the H1, I would say H1 structure broke here, right? With this, as soon as we broke this level in here, there's a bit of a level through there. But really, guys, what I want to see for me to start selling pound Swiss franc is a break of this level. Okay, so let's say price starts doing this and then we get a break. Yeah, only when we break these lows, I'm interested in selling. All right, we can put our stop above the last H1 swing high, wherever that might be, and we'll look to take price back down to here. All right, but yeah, I'm not interested in selling in here. It has to be a break of this level. All right, so pound Swiss franc. And also, US dollar Swiss franc, right? This is, if we look at the weekly chart, right? I know we've pinged off a very, an important weekly support level, but the weekly structure is still firmly in a downtrend, right? Didn't make higher highs, right? And then we've got lower lows. And what was once support potentially becomes good resistance. And again, we're sort of at the moving average 20, right? So this again supports the pound Swiss franc idea, but this could actually be a trade idea in itself. Again, the day chart is in a downtrend. And this level here never broke. This last high never broke because this candle closed back in. But again, guys, like I've been saying, the candle, right, is not super bearish, right? It's bearish because we have a top wick rejection and very bottom, a very small lower wick, but it's not really a super bearish candle. So again, I'm just waiting for a structure break on the lower time frames. If we drop down to the H1, let's have a look at the H4, see how this level looks on the H4. Yeah, first and foremost, like this is encouraging for selling, this big bearish H4 candle. But also, if we look at the H1, again, you can clearly see this level through here. Resistance, 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 support, support. And again, I won't touch this trade until I won't touch this trade because of the unbearishness of the daily candle until it breaks this level. Okay, and if it breaks this level, we can start selling, stop even above here, and I'll look to take price back down to here first, take some profit, and then potentially leave some profit to run. All right, so it's all about the break of this level, guys. If we get it, we'll sell it. So similar setup to pound Swiss franc. We just want to see a break of that structure. And then my final trade idea for today, guys, is this, Euro dollar, New Zealand dollar. If we look at the day chart, right, I love a fresh structure break. Yeah, I don't know if, I love a fresh structure break more than I love Liverpool FC. Okay, and I really love Liverpool FC. Okay, now we were in a downtrend. Okay, this was the last high. Yeah, and now we're seeing a higher low as well. Okay, and then bang, we broke. So we got higher lows. Now we have higher highs because of this candle here, right? And again, this is the story of today. This isn't, a bullish candle. It's not very, I would say that is a doji. The bottom wick is, almost the same as the top wick. I would say there's a lot of indecision there. And it's a Friday and it's the end of the month Friday, right? Now, what I want to see is the following, right? So it's still in an uptrend, okay? And we've had this rejection. Now, if we look at that on the H4, the H4 looks like a really nice trade idea, right? Yeah. We just follow H4. We're in this uptrend. Price is retraced to the moving average 20. Look how price is hugging that moving average 20. Right? We're getting a nice bullish reaction with these two candles. You know, potentially we can take it back up to these highs. That would be the trade idea on the H4. But what I want to see is this. If we drop down to the H1, because you can clearly see that, you know, H1 is in a downtrend. It's in this, you know, very bullish uptrend, and then price has broken down, right? So it's formed a high here. Okay, that's the high that I'm interested in. You know, are we seeing higher lows? Yeah, potentially. So all I want to see is a break, a candle that breaks through this last high here. Yeah, and therefore the H1 structure is confirmed. If we see this candle, we are getting higher highs, higher lows. I think we can enter this candle, yeah, something like this, enter here, look to take price up to here, put our stop below here. All right, so we just want to see that H1 structure break, and we will buy Euro New Zealand dollar. All right, guys, and those are my trade ideas for today. Let's check out the news now. So news for Monday, the 1st of July. Before I get started, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash the like button, guys. And also check out all the promotions and things we've got running alongside the channel as well. All right. So first of all, Canada's on holiday. It's on holiday 4 times today. That's how important it is. Canada Day. What a cunningly named holiday. Enjoy your day off, Canada. So what are we interested in, guys? So, you know, overnight there is a, you know, Aussie dollar retail sales and some, you know, China manufacturing PMI. So this could move Aussie dollar pairs. Yeah. And then the first piece of news after that would be this. At 8 o'clock, we've got the European Central Bank non-monetary policy meeting. So anything that comes out of that could move the euro. And then at 8:55 and 9 o'clock, so 5 minutes apart, we've got manufacturing PMI coming out of Germany and the Eurozone. So this combined could be a 3-star rating. Also, guys, 9:30, we've got manufacturing PMI coming out of the UK. All of these times are London GMT. So again, could move the pound. The big news for today, I would say, is this. Yeah, at 1 o'clock, coming out of Germany, we've got CPI month on month and year on year. So inflation's still super important, guys. This could really move the euro pairs. After that, at 2:45, yeah, we've got manufacturing PMI coming out of the US. And then after that, guys, at 3 o'clock, we have ISM manufacturing PMI and prices. So again, this could move the US dollar pairs. And I would also keep an eye on this at 8 o'clock. Yeah, you've got the ECB President Lagarde speaking as well. All right, guys. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed the vid. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share, and I'll see you later.